Start on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. You can bring your hands to your hips for this first part. Find a little bit of space underneath your lower back where you can slide your hand underneath, but not all the way through. That's going to be our neutral pelvic position. Now you can also think about having your hip bones level with your pubic bone, making this nice bony little triangle. That's our neutral pelvic position. We're going to move into and out of that, coming into an anterior and a posterior tilt. So find your anterior tilt first. By that, I want you to reach your hip bones toward your thighs, pressing your tailbone into the ground and increasing or creating a larger amount of space in the lower back. And then press your lower back down so we're eliminating that space altogether, tucking the hips under. And repeat. Tilt it forward and back, gently engaging the abs as you tilt back, maybe opening them as you tilt forward. You can lower your arms down by your sides if that's more comfortable. Creating some mobility in the pelvis, loosening up the lower back. Let's do one more. And then come back to your neutral. Heel toe your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take your arms out like cactus arms. As you inhale, drop your knees to the right. Exhale, knees come back to center. Inhale, knees drop to the left. Exhale, center. Take it to the right. And center. Left. Center. One more time to each side. Good. Heel toe your feet closer together. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Drop your legs over to the left. So the sole of your right foot comes down to the floor. Maybe take your gaze to the right. Maybe press your right knee out to the right. Might be feeling a stretch in the right hip. Bring your head back up toward the ceiling. Draw the legs back up to center. Keep them as they are. This time, drop your legs to the right. So it's like your right foot is trying to anchor down the left knee. Right ankle is kind of resting on the top outside of the left knee. Maybe this time you turn your head to the left. Bring it back up to center, uncross the legs and switch. Left ankle over right thigh. Left knee is open, legs drop to the right. You can turn your head to the left, maybe press your left knee to the left. Draw your legs back up to center, keep them as they are, and then drop your legs to the left. Left foot is bringing down the right knee. Maybe turn your head to the right. Bring it back up to center. Uncross the legs. Hug your knees into your chest. You can hold on to your shins or the hamstrings. Start to draw circles with the knees, pressing down all edges of your lower back like you're pressing the numbers on the face of a clock. Go the other way. Come back to center. Either roll over to one side and come up to a seat, or rock yourself up. Legs are extended in front of you, keeping your knees pretty generously bent here. Walk your sits bones back so that your lower back is lengthened. You can think about sticking your tailbone out or finding a slight anterior tilt that we practiced earlier. Bend your knees enough so that you can wrap your hands around your feet. Also, if your torso is getting in the way here, take your feet wider apart, creating some space, or you can wrap your peace fingers, your second and third fingers around your big toes. Lower back stays lengthened. Elongate through the spine, and then take your elbows wide. Let your chest come toward your thighs, just kind of relaxing here. If you want, you can lengthen your heels forward, adding more of a hamstring stretch, but we want to focus on lengthening the lower back. Lift up about halfway, walk both hands over to the outside of the left leg, fold over. Come back up, walk both hands to the outside of the right leg. Come back up. Swing your legs around behind you, finding a tabletop position. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Soften into your elbows. Inhale, open the chest, lift the hips, come into cow pose. Exhale, scoop your belly around your spine, finding cat. Take about 3 or 4 at your own pace. Finding your way back to center, take the knees wider apart, big toes come together, heels drop in opposite directions, come back to child's pose, take 3 deep breaths. You can stay here as long as you'd like, or when you're ready to come out of this, find your way back up to your hands and knees and make your way to a comfortable seat. And that's going to do it for today. Great job. We'll see you next time.